July 27th, 1981. Hollywood, Florida, 10 a.m. The sun shines brightly on the Hollywood Mall, a bustling shopping center filled with families and children. But amidst the laughter and chatter, a sense of unease settles over one family. 6-year-old Adam Walsh, with his blonde hair and bright smile, wanders away from his mother's side. In an instant, he's gone. A mother leaves her 6-year-old son alone for just a few minutes. That's all it takes. Adam Walsh vanishes into thin air. His screams echo through the mall, but no one hears. The police arrive, but the trail is cold. How could this happen in a crowded mall? What did the kidnappers want? Will Adam ever be found? This really happened. You can find the facts yourself. Subscribe to @Unbelievable True Story, because monsters don't live in movies. They live among us. Adam Walsh was a bright and curious 6-year-old boy. He loved playing with his friends and exploring the world around him. His parents, John and Reve Walsh, adored him and did their best to keep him safe. John Walsh, Adam's father, was a TV host and a devoted family man. He had a warm smile and a kind heart. Reve Walsh, Adam's mother, was a loving and caring person who always put her family first. July 27th, 1981, was a typical Sunday morning at the Hollywood Mall. Families were out shopping, and the atmosphere was lively. Adam and his mother, Reve, were browsing through a toy store when she left him alone for a brief moment. That's when the unthinkable happened. According to eyewitnesses, Adam was seen walking around the mall, looking at toys and games. He was a curious child, and his blonde hair made him stand out in the crowd. When Reve turned her back for just a moment, Adam vanished. The police were called, and a massive search effort ensued. Police officers, volunteers, and mall employees combed the area, but there was no sign of Adam. The search party included bloodhounds, helicopters, and even divers who searched the nearby waterways. As the hours ticked by, the search effort became more desperate. The police began to investigate potential suspects, including a man who was seen talking to Adam earlier that day. The police investigation was led by the Hollywood Police Department. Detectives interviewed witnesses, collected evidence, and followed up on leads. The search effort was extensive, with police officers, volunteers, and even psychics joining in. The police reviewed security footage, but it was grainy and didn't provide much help. They also searched the homes of potential suspects, but nothing concrete turned up. The investigation was meticulous, but it seemed like Adam had vanished into thin air. As the days turned into weeks, the investigation continued. The police explored various theories, including the possibility of a kidnapping for ransom. But despite their best efforts, they couldn't crack the case. The Walsh family was beside themselves with worry. They pleaded with the kidnapper to return Adam, but there was only silence. This is a real story. Every fact you hear is public. You can check it yourself. If real-life mysteries leave you breathless, subscribe now to @Unbelievable True Story. Because the next truth we uncover might hit even closer to home. As the investigation continued, the Walsh family faced unimaginable pain and uncertainty. They received false leads, misleading tips, and even cruel pranks. The emotional toll was immense. The police explored various theories, including the possibility of a serial killer. They investigated Otis Toole, a convicted felon who would later confess to Adam's murder. But the case remained a mystery, and the Walsh family was left with more questions than answers. The community rallied around the Walsh family, offering support and prayers. But as the months went by, hope began to dwindle. Would Adam ever be found? This is not fiction. Every detail is part of a real case that you can verify yourself. The Adam Walsh case is one of the most infamous kidnappings in American history. In 2008, Otis Toole's confession was re-examined, and DNA evidence seemed to confirm his involvement in Adam's murder. The case was finally closed, but the emotional scars remained. The Walsh family finally had closure, but it was bittersweet. They had lost their beloved Adam, and nothing could bring him back. John Walsh continued to advocate for victims' rights, using his platform to help others who had experienced similar tragedies. The discovery of Adam's fate brought some solace to the Walsh family, but it also reopened old wounds. They remembered the happy times with Adam, and the pain of his loss still lingered. The case served as a reminder of the importance of vigilance and community support. It also highlighted the need for better laws and resources to prevent similar tragedies. Have you heard this story before? What do you think truly happened that night? The Adam Walsh case is a haunting reminder of the darkness that can lurk in our world. Subscribe now to @Unbelievable True Story, because every week we reveal the darkest truths hidden in plain sight. Watch the next video on your screen, or dive into our full playlist of real mysteries and crimes. The next story might be even more shocking.